honey bun.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's one of those days.
One of them days. Well, you know what? I love you still. And you know what? So I've been hearing about, we always talk about this unconditional love stuff, right?
Okay.
So let me kind of paint a picture. I'm going to put you in a scenario and I want to see what's going on in your head. So say you're in a relationship, but we don't have no crazy stuff going on. Say you were in a relationship, not even a relationship, like a marriage. Your spouse was honest with you, or you may have just even found out just something about your spouse. What would make you, let me see if I'm explaining it right. What would make you leave your spouse? What would you have to hear in order to be like, oh my God, I cannot remain with you?
Okay, so I feel like this is a loaded question. And I want to refer back to what you just said a minute ago. Because one, you told me once before that there's no such thing as unconditional love. Do you believe that there is unconditional love now?
No, I don't believe that. Other than, no, what the love that Christ has for you, that's the only unconditional love. But no, I don't believe that people love each other unconditionally.
Okay. I'm in agreement with that now. Mm-hmm. I think it's nice to say, like, I love you. Nothing can ever make me stop. I could stop. Well, yeah.
That ain't good for me, right?
Well, that maybe ain't the best reference. But what would make me leave you or say I don't love you?
No, leave. Like, I need to be away. This is.
I mean, it's the obvious.
I cannot even be like, I can't believe this person. I don't even want to be associated with this. Knowing this now, I don't even think.
A side baby. I'm out.
A side baby?
A side baby. Actually, I don't even know that I would be out. You would be out because truly, I don't think you believe like how I definitely keep it tucked away. But there's a side of me that I know is there. And it's an ignorant, vengeful, vindictive, like crazy bitch side. Mm. And I just know that that's what it would be. And like all bets would be off for you. You would want to no longer be alive.
Bets would be off for me.
Because it would be like my mission in life to make you miserable forever.
Because of a baby?
Hell yeah.
Why not? How come the old schools had it?
And that's not where we are.
No, listen.
I need you to live in this reality.
You saw Fences.
That was a terrible movie.
You're supposed to help raise that baby.
Well, I'm not. Well, and I might if I get away with your murders because I don't know. You wouldn't be around. You wouldn't be around to parent that child.
So those small mistakes like that would just be like, oh, I wouldn't. Not a small mistake. Excuse me, but like say something like that happens. There's no way to reconcile to be like, okay, I understand. And even that, there's like a situation. It's cheating. Don't get me wrong. Even I think when it comes down to it, like, what are things that's like you can't get past?
I could never get past that.
You couldn't get past. So cheating. Oh, I slept with this person, but okay, baby, we good. Don't worry about it. You can get past that.
I don't know that I could.
The baby. That's what's going on.
Okay, so your question was, what is something that I know that would be a deal breaker for me?
That's a side kid.
I'm pretty sure cheating would be a deal breaker for me, but I can't say it 100%. I can't say not 100%, but I can't say 100%. But I know, a baby would make me lose my shit.
Why though? What's the difference?
The fuck you mean? Okay, if I popped up pregnant by somebody else, how are you responding?
Oh yeah, you got it out.
So you understand then. So that would definitely be my thing. Or I don't know. Really, that's really the only thing I can think of. Or you like making me, like, if you put us in a situation that was like you're destitute, we lost everything. Like if you were drinking and driving, got in an accident,
you would leave?
If you were drinking, hell, yeah, I probably would.
Think about that person that you say you loved and how much support.
No.
And somebody
love, you know how I feel about drinking and driving. There's no excuse to drink and drive. We can call our kid to pick us up, and we have before. So there's no excuse for you to drink and drive. And if you did drink and drive, and then you caused an accident, caused someone harm, caused someone to lose their life, I would imagine, one, you're going to go to prison. Two, they're going to sue us for any and everything. While you're in prison, if you haven't killed yourself, I'm going to divorce you.
My goodness. Oh, but listen, don't get me wrong. I mean, people do that type of stuff every day.
It's a wrap for me.
But what about, okay, I took my prescription pills from the doctor and that has me woozy and for whatever reason.
Y'all asked me you wasn't supposed to drive on them pills.
No, now listen, think about how many people do that every day because they.
But you're not supposed to.
Get back home and I need to do this and that.
No.
I'm just saying, it ain't people sitting up at your local Walmart like, I just took my medicine. I have to sit here for 4 hours.
But they wouldn't. Why are you taking it in the parking lot at Walmart? You asked me what my scenarios are, and those are my scenarios. Like, if you did something that harmed our family, then it's a wrap for me.
I don't know. I guess you let me off the hook. You didn't ask me about what mine would be.
What is yours? I mean, clearly you said if I got pregnant by somebody else, it's a wrap.
Maybe if you used to be like a prostitute or something, I'd be like, oh my God. Like,
so if you found out now that I used to be a prostitute.
Yes.
Why?
What?
That changes.
That changes a lot.
That's not something I'm currently doing. That was my past.
A lot.
That was my past.
I don't know. Well, think about it this way, though. How can you hold me to a standard and you used to sleep around with men for money? I'm not. No, we're not. We're not. Listen, that would change everything about how I felt about you, and I'm not fixing to let you have any input in any decisions that I'm about to fucking make in my household. And you used to just lay.
I don't see someone being a prostitute that differently. Actually, I think I have a little more respect for a prostitute than I do just a normal hoe that wouldn't get paid. Like that was her job. She was going to work. That don't mean. I mean, she had to put in work. That other girl was just a hoe. So you would be okay if I was a hoe in the past, but not a prostitute?
Either one. I don't want to find out either one of them.
Baby, I got something to tell you.
Or maybe if it was I don't believe you. Or even if it was like man, I don't know. Yeah, use either a prostitute or I used to smoke crack. And I'm like, I used to have a really bad drug problem. Like, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to have to deal with that.
But if I wasn't a crackhead anymore, what difference does that make?
Because your teeth would be fake. That's what it means. They'd be fell out. 80% of the time, you can tell when somebody been smoking. I remember Judge Mathis was on a show. He was doing a show, and he always just look at people and be like, "You smoked a little crack." And 90% of the time, he'd be right. They come out with it and admit it. So it's funny. But I don't know. It's just. I think there's a lot of things. I heard one woman. She did say, she was like, "Okay, yeah, if I ever found out that my husband had ever slept with another man or something like that, then yeah, she would definitely
I didn't think about that.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame her. I mean, that's just something that you're supposed to kind of got to get that stuff out in the open right away.
So if you knew that I had slept with another woman, I think there's a double standard there.
There is. Oh yeah. There he is.
Because I would definitely feel differently about you if I knew that you used to sleep with men.
We'll be at the strip club every Friday.
What do you mean?
I found out something like that.
That I slept with women? Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't leave me.
No, I wouldn't leave you for that.
So would you expect me to leave you if I found out that you used to sleep with men?
I didn't used to sleep with no men.
But so you brought up
I don't like it being, because somebody going to hear this clip on like half of it and be like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that never happened. But at the same time,
you brought up
I would expect I would expect that. That's just like, even like, and I know this might be off subject, but then like, for me, I think that's just a whole nother, it's probably a whole nother subject that I don't, because there's a misconception of a lot of like transgenders. Like, I don't think I should have to tell that person that I'm actually whatever sex I am because we're already in love. So that's another subject though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you're trying to make the correlation there.
It's about the same. Yeah. Hey,
I could see the road that you're on.
You want to know.
Oh, that's someone saying that I used to be a whole different gender. Not that I used to sleep with a whole different gender. I see how you're trying to make them parallel, but I don't.
It's about the same. No. I mean, just being transparent.
Well, okay, the transparency.
You know what I mean? When we met each other, you never told me that you were. Do this.
That would be cause to leave someone. The whole sleeping with the same sex. I'd never thought about that as a scenario. So thanks for putting that in my head. But yeah, I would leave your ass for that too.
It's all out there. Like I said, yes. I mean, it's just certain things. I don't believe unconditional love is. I think you have to learn to love somebody. Like you have feelings for somebody, but then once you are with them and you make those commitments to them, you sacrifice yourself to that person, you're attempting to learn that person and you're learning to love them as you grow, right, together.
Yeah.
But unconditional.
No, I'm in agreement with you that it's not
unconditional.
Because I can stop loving your ass.
Well, I just know how quick you'll get your ass up and run too. Let a bug fly up or whatever.
What does that have to do with love?
Because you don't stop. Why is it that men have to? We have to be the ones to sacrifice. Oh my God! If there's a bullet, the man got to jump in front of it.
Because you want gender roles. That's part of the gender role.
I'm saying,
if you want a gender role, that's your role.
I'm talking about this unconditional shit where it's like, he pointing that gun at your ass. I'm not just hide my ass in front of a bullet.
I'm offended.
No,
so
you're
you
not.
wouldn't take a bullet for me.
I believe that I would try my best to
You
defend you in any situation.
so you wouldn't take the
I
bullet
would try my
in-
best to
instead of me,
defend you in any situation.
unless it was somebody with a
That's why
gun.
I told a gun. That's why I advocate for us to keep guns.
No,
And you're not with it, but I'm
you
gonna
showed
have a
slip.
couple of them.
That's what
So
they say.
no, I'm just saying. So,
It is what it is.
but
Okay.
unconditionally, do you believe you just said earlier that you don't you've kind of changed your viewpoint on it. So I mean, I don't know.
I do. I have changed my viewpoint on that. There's this thing of unconditional love. The only unconditional love that I can really imagine is your child. Like, because I can't imagine anything that she could do to make me not love
Well,
her.
it's just a person that came out of you. So yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
But
there will be
they
things that
don't
I'm
be
like,
acting.
okay, I'm not gonna
But
fool with you,
at the
or
same time, sometimes that's one sided because you have some kids that just, oh my God, I can't stand my parents. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, you
it's
know my
unconditional.
relationship with my parent, but I still love my parent. There, because I think that there, even when you go down the road of parents and unconditional love, I think that even that love can be unconditional. I love them, but okay, I still have a boundary. I don't have to interact with you.
I guess, but yeah, so that would be I might still love you, but I'm not. I can't be in a relationship with you type of deal, like we were talking earlier.
I think so. Well, I don't know. When I look at it in our relationship, you and I couldn't imagine not loving.
Mm-hmm.
But then I look at my past where I thought I was in love, and
I
I'm like,
surpassed that. Like,
where I thought I was in love, and I'm like, damn, did I love them? Because the love is gone.
yeah,
like, so could you fall out of love with someone? I
that's
feel
that
like
way.
you could if I look at it from the perspective of I used to think that I was in love with people,
Yeah,
but then when I look at you, I'm like, well, no, I just
just raise the bar.
you,
Okay,
whatever.
I love it. You're welcome. Thank you.
That's how I feel right now. But don't do something to make me test that theory.
You silly. Well, anyways, guys, leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Do you believe in unconditional love? Is there something that would make you leave your spouse that maybe we haven't talked about yet? Tune in. Let us know. And thanks for joining us today, guys. Peace
Let
out.
us know. Bye.